So, hello everyone, and welcome to another podcast with my friend Anil. And today, basically, we are here to talk about some topics which we have already channeled before, which can be accessed in my main channel. And we are just here sharing our own knowledge, trying to simplify the teachings which have been received during a trance state. And Anil has been helping me with the transcribing. So obviously he has a lot of knowledge about everything, which has been discussed. And today we are going to talk about the hollow moon as well as the soul recycler machine, which I had channeled about before, and it will be explained in a great in-depth manner. Also, Anil will give a aura cleansing exercise for those who are struggling with cleansing of the aura as well. And with that being said, I want to say before the session begins, please hit the like button because it will help to spread this message to other people who may need this information. And also, I want to say thank you for commenting because it helps us to continue our podcast, talking about various spiritual topics. And without much further ado, I welcome Anil to the podcast. Welcome, Anil.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you for giving this opportunity to be service to others in a very small way. And before I start, I just want to say the purpose of this podcast is to raise the understanding and vibration of current human collective. I would encourage each entity to approach these topics with an open mind and heart, seeking to understand the deeper spiritual truths and only accept those thought forms that resonate with your inner heart, leaving behind those that do not resonate with it. So as we today, as you know, the planet Earth Moon is not a natural satellite. It is artificially created and it is hollow inside. This fact is already known to astronauts and NASA scientists and US government. In the next podcast, I will share the story of the moon in detail. Today, I want to share the purpose of one of the machine inside the hollow moon. And the reason for me choosing this particular topic, because as you already know, the earth is moving into fourth density, and this is the harvest time or the graduation period 2030, and most of us this will be the last life cycle on third density on planet Earth. Either we will move to if we graduate, we will move to fourth density Earth. If Earth becomes fourth density Earth, hopefully I think Earth will become a fourth density, but it's still not 100% yet. Or we will incarnate on some third density planet in some other galaxy or some other planet of our choice. But this is very important because when we die, we should not choose this machine which is catching recycling and even we graduate. So this machine was created by Orion Social Memory Complex. This machine is known as Orion Space Drive Soul Reincarnation Machine or Soul Recycle Machine. This machine had been creating using infinite intelligence, and therefore it cannot be destroyed completely. This machine only requires the sunlight to activate itself, and this is the irony that it requires the sunlight and uses our logos sunlight to work. This machine was still active till May 2021. As per the Archangel Michael, when Sam did the session, I have asked Sam to check the status of the machine already. Hopefully, we will get the answer next week. This soul recycle machine is used to recycle souls that reincarnate and die and cross over and over again, thereby trapping such souls in the same density. In essence, this machine is a density maintainer and does not allow the soul to graduate, even if he has graduated by having 51% of STO and for 95% for STS. This means that if an entity from the third density cross over and sees a white light that leads towards the moon, and if it chooses to walk towards the moon, the white light, towards the white light coming from the moon, it will immediately be placed inside this machine, and immediately captures the soul, and it will recycle the soul at the speed faster than light. So the audience seems to have mastered the technology where it can process this mechanism faster than the light. And this is also very startling. The captured soul will send back immediately into another physical form in the same density. Thereby, this soul will not be able to graduate any higher in its soul evolution. Many other civilizations in planetary sphere are now becoming aware of this technology. There are two lights that an entity who crosses over from planet Earth will encounter upon death. Because that is something that no one can escape. If a soul sees a white light and chooses to follow the white light that emerges from the moon and follows the pathway to the moon, then it will be entrapped into the soul recycle machine, reincarnating unless it makes a different choice in the next lifetime. The white light from the moon may seem bright and very attractive to many entities. If you choose the other white light that comes from the other side, just 60 degrees leftward to the direction from the moon, that comes from the sun, which is the true white light. This will allow each entity to undergo the process of crossing over successfully and then going through the life review process, after which they will undergo a life review process, and then they will be able to reincarnate as per their service to others or service to self-balancing ratio, which will determinate factor in the reincarnation or in the future lifetime of any entity in the density of consciousness that exists on the different realm. The soul trap machine has been present inside the moon for a long time, that you know, and many souls of your planet have been recycled through this without being aware of it, because there was no one who was able to tell you or tell anybody that there was a trap, that there was two white lights. Please remember that each white light has a different consequence on your afterlife and in your evolutionary cycle. Also remember that the life is your choice and you are the creator of your life. Sam, do you want to add anything to this?
Yeah, I just want to say, in many times, this actually reminds us of people, when they have near-death experiences, they actually see a light, right? Because I have seen many, stories or many facts, which they say that they experienced. They see a kind of light, many of them they recount. So it's very important, like Anil was saying, to be able to decipher which light it is, because the soul recycler machine, it actually was implanted by the Orions, and there was a specific, instruction that upon death, if we are aware and we encounter the two lights, one will be from the sun. Which if we go and select that light from the sun, it is the true pathway of crossing over and continuing soul evolution. But most people, the light from the moon will be very alluring, it will look very attractive in a way. And this leads to the type of, entrapment of the soul in the soul recycler machine. And that's what I have channeled before. So also, I want to tell you, this, the machine, actually the negatively oriented Orions, they have actually created this to, try to control the ascension of our planet. So if you remember, we are in the phase now where we can graduate if we choose service to others, or we can also choose service to self. If you want to become a negative entity, that's your choice. But we can graduate at this time because the window of graduation is currently open. What they want to do is, they want to stop that. So they're trying to, in essence, trick souls to be trapped in this birth and rebirth cycle by doing that. So we need to be aware of that. And also, they have stated in the session, I'm just, looking at one of the transcripts, that they stated that there is plans to remove and destroy the machine. But I will channel about this, like Anil stated, in the upcoming sessions. So please stay tuned. And that's all I wanted to add.
So thank you, Sam, for this. Very well said. And I think people should just keep this in mind, and I think remind themselves before they pass over or when they are crossing over near the time, that they should make a conscious decision. And when they come to this, if you're aware, I'm sure you will make the right choice. The problem is people are not aware and they think there's only one light and they just go for the bright one, and things, we generally get, duped by, in this life as well, and then there as well. So they know how to trap us. So I will just say that awareness, as I always say, to that, that awareness protects and ignorance endangers. So hopefully the people who are listening and can pass this message on and let people know, so the people are aware. And hopefully, let's see if this machine has been deactivated or not, but at least now. So the next, for the last couple of sessions, I was not able to talk about clearing your chakra, which has been, the series we have started where we give some exercises or how to clear this. So today is a very important, and quite a lot of people has been asking us. I will tell you how to use, continuing that series, clearing your chakras, how you clear your chakras. This process utilizes the spinal pathway clearing technique for running cosmic and earth energy shared in my previous podcast in an expanded way. Basically, as these two energies run along the spinal channel, you can consciously direct them to flow into the front and back of each chakra, one at a time, beginning with your crown and working your way down to your first chakra or root. This flushes your chakras and energizes them much more effectively than just running energies up and down your spine. This technique may bring up emotion to be felt and released. You may experience a lot of heat or movement of energy during the process, or you may find the experience deeply soothing, relaxing, and refreshing. Deep breathing into the areas in which you are experiencing intensity or contraction should soon alleviate any discomfort or allow the emotion to be released. If you find the process to be rather intense, go only as far as it feels right to you. For example, if you begin to feel a little burnt out or overloaded after clearing only 2 or 3 chakras, then stop. You can take up where you left off later in the day or next day. In general, it is recommended to use the technique only once or twice per week unless you are clearly guided to do otherwise. Even if it is pleasant and calming for you, it will accelerate your clearing and healing in the ongoing way after the meditation is done. So find your right pacing and rhythm and enjoy. So first, So I will say that please check our podcast, of clearings pathways. I think you will find them in the, I think for the last two sessions, we are not talking about it, but I think the previous session I talked about all how the blowing roses and thing. So you can look at how to do that, the exercise I'm going to mention in there. So pull in your aura and check your boundary colors. So first, ground yourself. Second step is pull in your aura and check your boundary colors. Check and replace your aura boundary roses in front, behind, above, and left to the left and right of you. Bring the golden sun above your head and run energy down the back of your spine and back up again. Remember, 10% goes down your grounding cord at the base of your spine, and the rest comes back up your front. At your throat, the remaining energy divides into 3 equal parts and run down each arm and out and top of your head. After it is running smoothly and fully, put it on automatic. Now invoke the run earth energy up your first chakra through your feet. It will blend with the golden sunlight in your first chakra and run upwards in that blended state. Place the earth energy flow on automatic as well. Now place the blanket of roses around your aura to absorb everything that is being released. This will help prevent release energy from hanging around in your auric field. Your crown or 7 chakra spins on the top of your head and has no backside. Overflow the gold and the earth energy blend through this chakra to flush, clear, and strengthen its flow. Doing this for 1 or 2 minutes is usually advocate. Turn off the flow of your crown and run the energy through the front and the back of your eye, third eye or 6th chakra. Again, 1 or 2 minutes is enough. Shut off the flow of your third eye, then bring the combined energy down to your throat chakra, assuming the same flow pattern out the front and back. After 1 or 2 minutes, turn it off. Bring the golden light and earth energy blend to your heart or 4th chakra in the center of your chest. Direct the energy out the front and back of this chakra as you did previously with the others. After 1 or 2 minutes, shut off the flow of your heart chakra. Repeat the same process for the front and the back of your solar plexus or your 3rd chakra. Shut off the flow after 1 or 2 minutes and move on. Now, run the blended energy through the front and back for your sacral chakra or 2nd chakra. This chakra is located approximately halfway between your navel and the pubic mound. After 1 or 2 minutes, turn off the energy flow. Now, run the earth and cosmic energy to your 1st chakra at the base of your tailbone. Like your crown chakra, it has no backside. It spins downwards between your legs with its opening towards earth. After 1 or 2 minutes, shut off the flow through this chakra and resume the normal running of energy along your spinal pathway and arms channels only. Remove the blanket of roses surrounding your aura and place them above your house or outside your aura. Then blow them up or dissolve them. If you wish to continue meditating, use your own judgment about whether to also continue running energy on automatic or switch it off to manual, which allows it to be turned off. When you are complete, check your grounding cord and reground yourself if necessary. Then open your eyes and bend over and dump out. So that's it for today. I hope you do this, find this exercise, how to clear your chakra, useful. and let us know in the comment section. That's always useful for us to know that is working with some people at least. But practice, it will come. Maybe in the first few times it will not. Sam, do you want to add anything to this?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you, Anil, for sharing this information. And thank you for all the people who try this. I also try it when I'm listening to the podcast. Also, I want to say, everyone, like if you can just send healing energies towards Anil, because he's feeling a bit down for some days, that will help a lot. So with that, thank you all so much. We'll see you in the next podcast session. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank